the shocking reality behind Narcissists' superiority complex. Hi there. Today we're going to talk about a topic called narcissism. It's when someone thinks they are better and more important than everyone else around them. They might think they are smarter or more talented, and they might want special treatment or attention. It can be really hard to talk to someone who is a narcissist because they might not listen to you or care about your feelings. They might also get very angry if you try to tell them that they are wrong about something. This could be very frustrating for people who are trying to communicate with them. Sometimes narcissists can even be mean or hurtful to others because they want to feel like they are better than everyone else. They might make fun of people or try to make them feel bad. This is not okay, and it can really hurt other people's feelings. But just because someone is a narcissist doesn't mean they are a bad person. They just need to learn how to understand that everyone is equal and important in their own way. They need to learn how to listen to others and care about their feelings. So how can we help narcissists understand this? Well, we can start by talking to them in a kind and respectful way. We can try to explain why it's important to treat others with kindness and respect, and we can encourage them to do the same. We can also try to show them that everyone has their own unique talents and abilities, and that it's not fair to think that one person is better than everyone else. We can help them see that it's okay to make mistakes and learn from them. Narcissists tend to internalize the success, genius, or accomplishments of others as narcissistic wounds, which they then use as a means to justify their own lack of achievement. Anyone can inflict such severe emotional wounds, from total strangers to lovers, employers, and even their own children. This can lead to a lot of one-upmanships, with people going to great lengths to try to outdo their rivals, and then resorting to disparaging them if they fail. If they think Harrison Ford is a carpentry hack, they fit the bill. The following examples do not necessarily represent all narcissists, but they illustrate some of the more common strategies they employ. They start off by gushing over their superior intelligence and talent. For example, a non-graduate may try to put you down by implying that they thought getting a degree was more difficult or pointless. Instead, they may say that they have completed no more than 4 years of college. Or, if they're talking to someone who knows what they're talking about, they can claim that they are equally qualified to operate a forklift, wire a house, or operate on a human brain. If they're talking to someone more knowledgeable on the subject, seeming to be an expert means coming up with a plausible answer. However, when those ideas are questioned, they become defensive and even aggressive. When confronted or reprimanded by a superior, such as a boss at work, they may make claims of having been misled, lied to, or made to look stupid. Their second tactic is to show how linguistically and grammatically well-versed they are. If you comment on the rain outside, they may respond using the word precipitation to avoid offending you. Many examples of narcissistic word salad use sentences that the speakers themselves deem clever. Their justifications are full of phrases like maybe precisely, literally, logically, and notwithstanding. They may even use jargon that most people can understand. Nobody can provide helpful criticism on a topic they don't fully understand. Using a term in a particular way might make someone seem knowledgeable about a topic, even if they have never studied that term in depth and have only heard it used once before in an entirely different context. For the first time, the narcissist may claim that normal people are just too stupid to grasp an idea so basic. Finally, they act as though they have friends who are on the same intellectual, financial, or celebrity level as them. For example, in the workplace, one of your colleagues may never speak with anyone other than executives. The people who are in the same boat as you tend to be the most apathetic about changing it. They may even take charge, distribute tasks to others, demand updates, and even approve their lunch breaks. The fourth distinguishing feature of people with pathological narcissism is that they often hold positions of power. They are the type always to volunteer their services when called upon, even if they know nothing about the subject, such as in the case of a medical or legal emergency. They may offer advice on finding work or handling tricky social scenarios. They always appear confident, and sometimes they actually are. In their free time, they enjoy pleasing others and persuading them. If you follow their counsel, they may end up being your savior and claim credit for it later, even if things didn't go as they expected. Whenever something goes wrong, they may deny responsibility or blame others. They may even create a crisis to ensure their success. Despite their flaws, They may still be able to act as a mediator after hearing out all sides of an issue. They tend to find fault with others' suggestions and plans and always think they have a better answer or a more nuanced idea. They may even steal good ideas from others and pass them off as their own. They are always looking for issues, even if they're not particularly important, and they may request minor changes to show that they have been heard. They often boast about their personality test results or other data that supposedly prove their superior intellect or empathy, but they never let anyone else see the test results. The seventh and final feature of pathological narcissism is that they refuse to admit they were wrong. This is a sign of insecurity, a character defect, or a mistaken worldview. They seek out people who share their traits to boost their self-esteem, and they dismiss constructive criticism or use others' flaws against them. They are often prejudiced and quick to discredit others without evidence. Instead of admitting they were wrong, they may lie or become argumentative. Their fragile self-assurance prevents them from improving over time. In conclusion, narcissists engage in these 7 activities to project an image of superiority, but it only highlights how ridiculous they really are. If you have any feedback on this article, please leave a comment. If you enjoyed it and want to see more content like this, especially on mental health, please subscribe to my channel. Thank you and have a wonderful day.
So guys, it's time to summarize today's video. Narcissists have a superiority complex which makes it difficult for them to listen to others or care about their feelings. And today, we just talk about how to communicate with narcissists in a respectful and kind way to help them understand that everyone is equal and important in their own way. We have also learned some common strategies that narcissists use to feel superior, such as showing off their intelligence, using complex vocabulary, and holding positions of power. One of the most challenging aspects of dealing with a narcissist is their tendency to ignore other people's feelings and opinions. They might think they are smarter or more talented than everyone else, and they may want special treatment or attention. This can make it difficult to communicate with them, but it's not impossible. The first step in communicating with a narcissist is to approach them in a kind and respectful way. Try to explain why it's important to treat others with kindness and respect, and encourage them to do the same. Show them that everyone has their own unique talents and abilities, and that it's not fair to think that one person is better than everyone else. Now, let's talk about some common strategies that narcissists use to feel superior. The first is to show off their intelligence or talent. They might claim that they are equally qualified to operate a forklift, wire a house, or operate on a human brain. However, when their ideas are questioned, they can become defensive or aggressive. The second strategy is they use complex vocabulary and grammar. They might use phrases like maybe, precisely, literally, logically, and notwithstanding. They might even use jargon that most people don't understand. This is a way for them to seem knowledgeable and intelligent, even if they don't fully understand the topic. The third strategy is to act as though they have friends who are on the same intellectual, financial, or celebrity level as them. For example, in the workplace, they might always speak with executives. This is a way for them to feel superior and important. And finally, narcissists often hold positions of power. They might offer advice on topics they know nothing about or create crises to ensure their success. They always appear confident even if they are not, and they tend to find fault with other people's suggestions and plans. Well, I think this is everything about today's video. If you're interested in learning more, there are many videos on my channel regarding narcissists, and you can learn the steps to recovering from abuse and moving on to a life of contentment, self-reliance, and freedom. And I hope you enjoyed watching this video. Have a nice day.